from the station that's on your side. This is Channel 7 News Good Morning Arkansas.
Welcome back. Well, with signs of the economy improving as COVID-19 vaccines are distributed to more and more people, there's more interest in home ownership and home sales right now. We are joined by Jacob Rice, loan officer with Bank of Little Rock Mortgage. Jacob, how are you today? And what can you tell us how this industry has been affected by the pandemic?
Hi, Alex. Thank you for having me. Yeah, it's been a wild ride. I mean, while the economy is slowly improving, we are seeing rates increase to some degree, but that doesn't mean that hasn't been a hot market. There's, continue to be a lot of homes that still need to come onto the market. And now is usually the time in spring when you start to see that happen. With rates even rising, they're still in great historically low, levels. And so it's still a great time to consider refinancing a house or buying and taking advantage of them.
And how would you say the housing market is right now overall?
Overall, I mean, there's been a real shortage of homes on the market. Spring is usually that time when you start to see a lot of houses come to the market. But overall, nationwide, they're down by about 50%. And really here in Little Rock, in the Arkansas, the state in general, they're about 60% down. So you're seeing less people, upside, buy up, and that's, putting a crunch on the inventory. Also, contractors are, have slowed new construction with materials being more expensive. So really you need to see, people, in order to kind of bring the price of homes down to some degree, have people get back with their homes on the market and some new construction as well.
And what are the implications of having this low inventory of homes on the market?
Well, I mean, it really it's driven prices up. So it's made shopping competitive. You see multiple offers. You see people being in a tough position to really find the right home and get it before there's other offers being taken. So it's really a time in which you want to prepare yourself if you're in the market to buy, to work with a lender, get pre-qualified, know where you need to be on your financing so you can work with your realtor effectively so you can move on these houses if you do find the one you want.
Jacob, what effect are millennials having on the market right now?
We're seeing more of them buy. It's been great. 2020 was a big year for them. So millennials have certainly come into the market. We haven't talked a lot about Gen Z coming in, but Gen Z are starting to buy as well. You're starting to see a lot of what drove the market last year with low rates were the millennials and people, buying up, trading up into newer and bigger homes. But also, you might see some retirees that are, downsizing as well. Mm-hmm. So it's been good to have the millennials on board.
That's great. And for those folks and families who are looking into buying a home for the first time, what advice would you give them? What's their first step?
Well, as I mentioned, in this market, and it helps, certainly with a pre-qualification, you almost want to speak with a lender before you start getting involved with shopping for homes online or involving a real estate agent, because it really allows you to prepare what you could qualify for, what your budget is for down payment and closing costs and your payment range on that new loan. But then you can go into with your real estate agent knowing, this is where I need to be, this is where I want to be. And then that agent can really work for you, especially with the market the way it is. They can work effectively to try to find, the right home that fits your needs.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being with us, Jacob.
Yes. Check us out on our website, Bank of Little Rock Mortgage or blrmortgage.com. You can reach us by phone at 501-219-9100. And thank you for your time.
Of course. We'll be right back after the break.